Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I think I can hear you all hear me. It is indeed a great pleasure for me to address this grateful as well as memorable occasion. In this successful coordination conference, we start on 2015, and further, it is my obligation as the organizing chair for the Gary Lisbon Multidisciplinary Symposium. The conference, there are two things. First, we are doing the Zoom session, internet conference on computer science and information technology. It's that the session we are especially based on Sri Lankan presenters. And after that, we have physically event afternoon at social science subject in here. So from you, I will welcome you all to the event. And now I need to introduce our session chairs and keynote speakers. As our keynote speaker, Professor Dr. Dimitri G. Velev, Department of Information Technology and Communication, Faculty of Applied just a second. Faculty of Applied Informatics and Statistics, University of National and World Economic, Sofia, Bulgaria. He is presenting as a keynote speaker for the event. He will be talk about educating managers in artificial intelligence for cybersecurity. And there are two session chairs presenting here. Dr. Suresh Palarimath, University of Technology, Applied Science and Salalah, Oman, and Dr. Suresh Kasavan, Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, University Institute of Engineering, Chandigarh University, Punjab, India. Both of you welcome to the event, as well as our presenters. There are in Sri Lanka, so welcome you all to presenters and other our conference listeners and delegates. You are all are welcome to the event. And I need to mention each presenter has 15-minute presentation and 5-minute discussion for the after finishing the his presentation. So now I would like to invite our keynote speaker, Professor Dimitri G. Velev, to start his keynote speech.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Just give me a second to load my presentation. So can you see?
Yes, Professor, we can see your presentation.
Yes. Well, first of all, good morning from Bulgaria, or almost, it's almost noon, it's 11 o'clock, and 10 minutes, and I'm very happy to participate in your conference. It was a long time we met in Sri Lanka, but nevertheless, I remember the warm welcome and the great attitude of Sri Lanka people towards me. So thank you again for inviting me. And let me give you a short overview of my talk. So in Europe, several years ago, several key IT points were defined, which should be developed and expanded in time. One of them is artificial intelligence, and the other one is cybersecurity. And as you know, artificial intelligence develops those days very fast, while cybersecurity is also on the rise. Why? There are a lot of good scientists and people that are interested in artificial intelligence, while on the other side, the people that are known as hackers or cyber criminals also are getting better and better. So it is a constant struggle between two opposites, people who work for the society and, let's say, people who work against the society. So if you follow different media statistic, you can easily see that there is a rise of cybersecurity threats in those days, while the attacks and techniques used to breach different information resources are also on the rise. Probably, let me check the slides. So So the aim of my speech is to reveal the potential benefits and challenges of artificial intelligence in cybersecurity, and to propose some educational course in AI in cybersecurity for managers. Why I'm focusing on that. My university is one, although Bulgaria is a very small country, my university is the biggest one per number of students in Southeastern Europe. It's University of Economics, and probably the main focus is economy and different specialties. But this university includes economy, accounting, marketing, and so on. So many areas like this. And those areas, as you already know, are open to the world through different web and internet resources. So they are very prone to be hacked, to be attacked each day. And there is a statistic, which I cannot share now with you, that our university is constantly on different attacks, from people who are curious to make some breaches to people who are seriously to make some harm to our university. On the other hand, Bulgaria lacks professional cybersecurity specialists. So there is a high demand in my university and all universities in Bulgaria to raise such specialists. And this year we opened a new course, which is called Cybersecurity. It is a 4-year course with different topics. And one of my topics is, of course, application of artificial intelligence in cybersecurity. So me and my team, we worked with a great enthusiasm on such topics. Of course, when you go through web, just a simple search of a web, you can see a lot of statistics, and probably not only statistics. Let me share more than this. Different types of cybersecurity threats. Probably those that you can see are already known to you: malware, phishing, ransomware, denial of services, advanced persistent threats, insider threats, and there is a lot of literature that is written on that. And in this case, you can find specialists that are aware how to detect some of those cybersecurity threats. Nevertheless, as I mentioned, cybersecurity criminals get better and better. So the attacks that are possible on your information resources could be like this: increasing sophistication of cyber attacks, proliferation of connected devices, many devices connected, and in this case, we can say attacking one device could lead to connected other devices. Data breaches. Who rules? Who owns the data? This is the man who can rule your company. And of course, if we have a data breaches, it will be very bad for each entity that has some web-based business. Compliance issues, international cybersecurity cooperation, cybersecurity measures, heightened regulatory requirements, emergence of new threats, increasing focus on risk management, cybersecurity workforce shortage, cybersecurity careers. I would especially mention the last but one, cybersecurity workforce shortages. We need, in my country, as I told you already, it's a very small country, about 50,000 certified cybersecurity workforce specialists. So this is the aim is already set, but the implementation will take several years. Of course, in each company, in each entity, you have managers who are not obliged to know all about security, but they are obliged to understand what cybersecurity is, what artificial intelligence is, and how they can administrate the specialists in cybersecurity. Until now, we saw what are the traditional cybersecurity threats. But as you can see on that slide, we have new power in these threats through the artificial intelligence, malware, adversarial attacks, data poisoning, deepfakes, social engineering, autonomous cyber attacks. Different countries have developed their strategy for fighting such threats. In European Union, there is a common developed strategy for fighting cybersecurity, and in particular, each country has its own addition to those rules. So I will not go into detail explaining what are the specifics of those peculiarities of artificial intelligence in cybersecurity threats. Most importantly, according to this topic, why we should develop such a course, and is the focus on managers of different companies, which, as I mentioned, are not necessary to be IT specialists. So what they need to know in the first place, they must understand the competitive landscape, develop future-oriented mindset, enhance communication skills, and build a network of experts, which is the most difficult task of those four that I mentioned. Who are the target professionals, the people that should rule and manage cybersecurity? Chief Information Security Officers, security analysts, incident response teams, network administrators, compliance officers, researchers. And if I would allow to range things, I would begin with researchers and end to chief information security officers. Because still we are in the time of developing artificial intelligence at its first initial level, weak on narrow artificial intelligence, then come the other specialists. You know that artificial intelligence is interdisciplinary area of science. And the main parts are mathematics, statistics, it is data science, and software engineering. However, since we are speaking about high qualified managers in cybersecurity, they should possess significant knowledge in those areas, which, as I checked the program today, there are a lot of presenters who will give their view on different aspects of artificial intelligence and its application in different areas. You know, this is a very, very large field to encompass. So a lot of efforts are needed to not only to develop such educational course, but the people, the target professionals, are also supposed to have a vast knowledge of complex matters related to artificial intelligence and cybersecurity. So we developed a course which is presented in this outline. It consists of several modules. Probably the first one is the most easy one. Overview of cybersecurity, types of cyber threats, hardware and software for cybersecurities. Of course, if you are deeply involved into this matter, introduction to cybersecurity, you know the main definitions of cyber threats, how they behave, how they can be detected, how we can fight against them. Hardware and software for cybersecurity, beginning with simple antivirus programs to heavy enterprise-level systems for defending information assets of companies and different legal entities. Second module could be described as Introduction to Artificial Intelligence in Cybersecurity. Overview of artificial intelligence. As I mentioned, this is a very large area. If you take the most popular academic books on artificial intelligence, probably you will notice that some books are over 1,000 pages long, together with different labs, and it is very challenging to shrink all these components, all this volume of high elaborated academic knowledge into a small module. So a lot of efforts are needed to bring that concise knowledge to the, let's say, not students, to the people who are to become specialists in AI in cybersecurity. The second bullet, understanding of cybersecurity threats and challenges, probably I should add it in this slide, understand the artificial point of view, which is related to those threats. You know that machine learning and deep learning are subsets of artificial intelligence. So the both modules are dedicated to explaining what is what machine learning and deep learning is at one hand, and on the other hand, most importantly, how they are related to cybersecurity. Probably you see some familiar things, types of machine learning, type of deep learning algorithms. Module 5, natural language processing in cybersecurity, techniques for NLP and for threat intelligence and cybersecurity analytics. Of course, all that material will be not very interesting if we don't include some cases, real case studies of application of artificial intelligence in cybersecurity. Today, a lot of attention, of course, not all attention, is given to ethical and legal consideration in the use of AI as a whole, and probably we can also define such issues in cybersecurity. Future of AI in cybersecurity is a topic that will be always interesting and developing. As I mentioned in the beginning, we are almost at the end of the age of artificial narrow intelligence. Artificial general intelligence is also being developed, and we could expect a lot of new things, not only in this area, but in the area of artificial intelligence in cybersecurity. Probably artificial super intelligence is almost 20 years away, and we should only look for the results of research in this area, but not concentrate on now. If I may add just an example, a very interesting area is attacking information resources with artificial intelligence, and artificial intelligence fighting back to such threats. What should be considered also when developing such a course? Prerequisites. I mean, in this bullet, what the potential student is supposed to know. Of course, I mentioned some of the topics. It is mathematics, it is data science, and statistics. Probably regarding the course duration, it should be just a recommendation to know at least basics of those areas. What is the course duration? At my university, all individual courses have a length of 60 academic hours. So you see our ambition to compress a lot of knowledge into 60 hours. Usually such courses are intended for Master of Science students that are supposed to be one level above the regular students, and knowing basic fundamentals of different mathematics, statistics, and data science will help them. Course project. What is a course project? I didn't hear. Anyway.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Course project. What the course project should include. It's also a very challenging topic because those students that are trained to be managers in AI for cybersecurity, probably they will have a different background. Some of them have a managerial type of behavior, others probably have research type of behavior. So the course project could be divided into different areas. Just let's say, just preparing steps or guides how to find AI in cybersecurity or how to use AI in cybersecurity. Another topic could be developing some software solutions or idea how to develop software solutions to implement such measures to fight cybersecurity. Till now, we have, let's say, 6 graduated groups that are introduced to using artificial intelligence for cybersecurity. And as I mentioned, they're from different kinds. Nevertheless, we have, regardless of their background, we have a strong and rising interest of knowing not only artificial intelligence, but how to apply main rules, main steps in artificial intelligence in cybersecurity. Those are some of the learning outcomes, and you see many of those topics have been discussed on an acceptable level for managers, and we hope that in future, as the new generation get more and more educated in the artificial intelligence as a whole, those people will be more easily at grasping the knowledge that is needed for cybersecurity in since my time has almost run out, I will not stop at all conclusions, but probably you can see the bottom paragraph. You where I'm sure you are, there are a lot of organizations that work on similar topics, that they deal with cybersecurity. You see some of the abbreviations. We are well aware of those organizations, what they have done, but in our case, we took our local state of knowledge, our local state of achievement of knowledge. So our course is almost tailor-made, but we hope to expand this course with new subjects, and of course, the duration of those subjects will be increased. And I'm almost 20 minutes, and so thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you very much, Professor Dimiter from Bulgaria, to making your keynote speech to all the our participants and giving this opportunity for your listening the keynote speech. And after 8 years, we able to meet again after Sri Lanka. So we will thank you for your speech and welcome invitation, acceptation, everything. So now we can start our presentation. The session chairs will be Dr. Suresh and Dr. Suresh Kasavan, as well as Professor Dimitri. So first, we can invite Navoda. She is presenting. She is from the Institute of Information Technology, Sri Lanka. SLIT, normally we are telling the SLIT, using image and video processing techniques and integrated video direction. So that presentation, I'll have to invite Navoda to start now.
Thank you so much. Hello everyone, good morning. I am Isari Navoda. Here I am going to give a presentation about the research paper I wrote, the name Using Image and Video Processing Techniques and Integrated Weed Detection and Dense Area Identification System for Precision Paddy Farming is developed and evaluated. So let's move on to the content. Here I'm going to give a brief introduction about the research, and I am going to talk about the research problem, research objectives, and the overall diagram. Finally, I will give a summary of this research. So let's move into the introduction of this research. Maintaining quality in the vegetative phase is a crucial factor that should be considered when cultivating paddy. The below proposed research effectively identifies the factors that degrade the quality of the plant and suggests the automatic ways in which the quality can be enhanced. For more than half of the world's population, paddy rice is a staple crop, and the security of the world's food supply depends on its product. On the other hand, excessive population growth and weed infestation greatly lower paddy yield. Rice plants are deprived of space, sunlight, water, and nutrients by weeds, which reduces crop output and quality. In rice fields, dense areas can also impede crop growth and raise the risk of lodging. The goal of this research is to create and assess an integrated system that can recognize weeds and dense areas in rice fields using image and video processing techniques. The YOLO V8 model is utilized by the system to process images and videos, allowing for the real-time recognition of weeds and dense areas. The suggested approach may alter how weeds are managed in rice fields, which could boost crop yields, lessen adverse environmental effects, and improve rice farmers' financial stability. So, I identified the research problem as variation of density of plant growth in the field will be decrease the yield. And how can the video processing model identify the dense areas in paddy without any condition? How to identify the dense areas of the paddy field, and how to optimize planting density in paddy fields to optimize yield and maximize maximize yield and minimize negative impacts on crop growth and health. How to allow farmers to make informed decisions about their crops and maximize yields. And how to predict the optimal planting density for rice crops in paddy fields. The main targeted problem is to identify the other plants and weeds among the crops and identify the dense areas of the paddy during the vegetative state. So I proposed a solution to improving the quality of the rice crop in the vegetative phase by identifying the other plants and weeds among the crop and identify the dense areas in the paddy. The research objective of this project, eliminating the factors which affect to degrade the quality of paddy plants during their vegetative phase while promoting effortless and efficient agriculture. Promoting the application of precision farming methods in paddy fields are deliver research findings in workshops, peer-reviewed publications and conferences, collaborate with agricultural extension agencies and paddy farmers to incorporate the suggested system into real farming activities. Also, examine the system's long-term impacts on paddy farmers' profits and environmental sustainability and rice productivity. So this is the overall diagram of my research. First, I have to gather the data and do the preparation for the data. Then I have to develop the image processing part to identify the weeds in the paddy fields. Then, as the third step, I had to develop the video processing part using YOLO V8 model to identify the dense areas in the paddy fields. Then I have to integrate the system. Then I have to validate the model, and lastly, I have to impact assessment. Finally, the summary of this project is the lack of interactive real-time monitoring, visually appealing, responsive web application has created a research gap, which opened a research space for us to produce a web application using machine learning and natural language processing to identify dense areas. The study designed and evaluated an integrated system that uses image and video processing techniques to accurately identify dense areas and weeds in paddy fields. The YOLO V8 model is utilized by the system to process images and videos, allowing for the real-time recognition of weeds and dense areas. The implementation of the integrated system has great promise for improving weed management procedures in paddy fields. This might lead to increased crop yield, less environmental impacts, and increased financial substantiability for rice producers. The results of this study could drastically alter the way weeds are managed in rice fields, resulting in higher crop yields, less harm to the environment, and increased financial stability for paddy farmers. The integrated system provides farmers with the information they need to make informed decisions regarding crop management, resource allocation, and herbicide application, which promotes precision paddy farming and agricultural sustainability. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Namoda. And our session chairs, you can discuss with her and give you some comments about the presentation.
Thank you, Ms. Namoda. This is Dr. Suresh. I have a few questions. Before that, it was a good presentation and the concept is very good. I just want to know, have you already carried out the project and how much like a square feet of area you have used? And what was your accuracy when you have carried out the project?
Okay, actually I am developing that project. In here, we talked with the CIC AgroFarm in Sri Lanka, and we selected a paddy field, and in here we got the pictures and videos. Then I got around 90% accurate in the model.
All right, that is fine.
is that all from session chairs, or we can move the next presentation? Okay. I'd like to invite K.A.K. Shamal to present employee face recognition, facial emotion detection. Shamal.
Yes, let me share my screen. Hello everyone and good morning. And this presentation includes the way that I did my research for employee face recognition and mood detection. So I'm Kasun Shamal, and I'm undergraduate at Sri Lanka Institute of Information Technology Sri Lanka, and my supervisor is Mr. Samadhi Ratnayaka. And when it comes to the introduction part, first of all, my face recognition and mood detection component is a subcomponent of our employee depression detection research project. And when it comes to the IT industry, employees facing for depression because of their workload. Then when detecting the depression of employees, mood detection plays a big role. So system capture the employees' faces when they are logging to the system, and time to time, because system having a face ID logging system, then those images sent to the backend and authorize the user. And after using those images, image embeddings, and I detect moods. After the detection of moods, consultant can easily get an idea about the mood changings of the employees time to time. So face recognition and mood detection with facial emotions is a big thing when we are developing a system. So because we have to concern about so many sides about the functionalities and employees' privacy also, because the most important thing is the security of employee details. So when it comes to the research problem, when I studied about my component, the major problem that I got was how to ensure that the security of the employee details, so such as employee faces. So I have to ensure that there is no one can access those images. So I am going to encrypt all the images, and also use image embeddings for my model training and to get results. And also with that, no one can access those images. Even the consultant can't access those images. So consultant only can view the output. That means the emotions status of employee with the date and time. So, and when it comes to the real-time processing, that means the kind of system has to be run every time. So employees signing time to time, so system need to process real time. So when it comes to real time process, it is difficult to create a real-time facial recognition and mood detection system, because it must be quick and effective enough to identify emotions with accurate. So that I have to find a solution to accurate the system process, and the need to ensure that the correctness about the output. So then these are some of the research papers that I referred before my component done motion recognition using facial image analysis and machine learning models, facial emotion detection using deep learning, and face recognition and emotion recognition from facial expressions using deep learning neural networks, like that. So in here, in this table shows the comparison of each research between my system, and I will little bit describe in this in next slide. So when it comes to the comparison, in the in research one, then they used artificial neural networks as a model, and they got about 83 around 83% accurate. So but they did not clearly mention about the data set that they used. So also the research paper 2 and research paper 3, they both used the convolutional neural networks with different types of data sets, and like Japanese face expression and just like that. And but when I refer more about the mode detection, I got to know about that we can also use the random forest classifier for mode detection, and I only found like one research paper based on random forest classifier, and it mentioned about they got about like 75% of accuracy. So that I decided to choose random forest classifier and as a data set, CK plus data set for my research. So when we concern about the specific and sub objectives, there are these are the specific and sub objectives of my system. Most important one is to gather employees' faces and authenticate them. Then using those captured faces, predict the employee's mood and at that time, and save the mood and the time in our DB. So then after that, consultant can enter employee ID and search. After searching, consultant can view all the mood changing of that employee's time to time. So the process of my system is going to be like this. So according to the components architecture, first thing is to identify the user when user log into the system by providing face ID. So after user provide face ID, system will automatically capture the user image. Then system will validate the user with the face ID, and if the ID matching, employee redirecting to the system. So to ensure the security of users, system do not save any images of employees. System only gets the embeddings of the captured image, and by using those embeddings, the captured image, and by using those embeddings, system detect the user and the emotions. So then no one can access the employee's image, even the consultant. So after validating the employees, the next part is to detect employees' facial expressions, that means moods. So in employees' mood detection, it can be divided into several stages, like pre-processing part of the all images and feature extraction. So, and also the pre-processing part of my dataset images, like that. So in data pre-processing, it means that they prepare all the raw data to make suitable for train with the machine learning model. So for pre-processing parts, I used MTCNN library. So, and from that can avoid the unsuitable details that don't want. Because of that, then system will get accurate because of there is no time consumption to process unsuitable data. So then send those embedding images to process with the model name random forest classifier and get the emotions as output. So as the dataset, I used CK plus, as I mentioned, and in here I got like 98%, like around 98% accurate level after train the classifier for the train data set, and for the test data for accuracy for my test data set, like around 97 point accurate. So finally the classifier stage categorize outputs that got after the training model. So that's how the basically my system go on. So when it comes to the results, so first thing is administration create the employee face IDs and label them during the enrollment process. So which involves capturing their facial features and storing them in reference data. So this is one-time setup. So to log in, user present their face to the camera and any other imaging device. So the system capture their facial features and compares them with the reference data from the enrollment phase using the cosine similarity, analyze the facial features, identifying key landmarks, and the mapping unique characteristics. And the system use this data to match the current face with the enrolled face ID. Then if the system recognize a match between the provided face ID and the user's current face, so authentication is successful and gathering the user access to the system. So once authenticated, the system goes beyond just granting access, and it leverages facial emotion detection technology to assess the user's emotional state. And emotion detection relies on machine learning model trained on a vast data set of facial expressions. And as the emotion detection model is trained on extensive data set, feature facial expressions that correspond to various emotions such as happiness, anger, sadness, surprise, and more. And after that, I get the results by using those trained data and trained data with predict the images that input this is image embeddings that go as an input as a system. So then I can store in my DB in username, employee ID, and date and time, and the mood type, like that. So in this case, these are some references that I refer when I go on with my research. So, and that's all for my presentation. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Shamal. Our session chair, you can comment and ask something about him.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Well, I think your work is quite good, but let me ask something that, let's say, is accepted in Europe. In Europe, it is against the law to make facial recognition of people, except in some very special cases when the law accepts it's needed. How this problem is in your country? Is facial recognition allowed or not?
Yeah, in our country, it's allowed, sir.
Yes. Different countries, different rules. It's
yeah.
But anyway, congratulations on your good work.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Congratulations and thank you, Mr. Shamal, for your presentation. This is Dr. Suresh. I just have one question here. How you are managing the lighting, different conditions on the lighting of employee face when you are recognizing?
Yeah, actually, when it comes to the pre-processing part, I try to that means most of I tried my best to get only the image, that means only the face of the user. So when it in that case, it will deduct that issue lots of.
All right. Thank you for your answer. I'm done from my side.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you for asking the question and discussion. And thank you for Shamal. Then we can move our next presenter, Nilundenia. She is presenting comparison between ARIMA and NRN. So I like to invite Nilundenia to present her paper.
Thank you, sir. Hey, everyone. This is me. Today, let's talk about mushrooms and how we can figure out the prices and profits. It's like guessing what's going to happen next in the mushroom world. Whether you are a farmer or just love mushrooms, we are going to explore how predicting things can help everyone. Ready to learn? Moving on to the next page. Here's the background. The mushroom market in Sri Lanka faces challenges in predicting prices and profits. Limited access to real-time market information affects decision making. Knowing the expected price allows farmers to adjust their cultivation practices and potential financial losses due to outdated market trends. Here, there are a few problems that farmers face. According to that problems, I got these two questions. How can ARIMA and RNN models improve price and profit predictions in the mushroom market? Do they have proper method to get the future profit according to harvest amount? Because due to wrong calculations, I found that farmers lost their profit, and also the intermediaries, they cannot get the real profit. So I wanted to make a solution for that. The mushroom market in Sri Lanka is still in its early stages, but it has significant potential for growth in the coming years. Key players include small-scale farmers and intermediaries connecting growers to larger markets. Farmers encounter challenges due to the lack of real-time market information. ARIMA, auto-regressive integrated moving average, known for its simplicity, is effective in capturing linear trends and seasonal patterns in mushroom prices. As for recurrent neural network, a type of artificial neural network excels in capturing nonlinear temporal dependencies essential in dynamic market. This is my system methodology architecture. I'm going to explain that what is happened in the application and the model. Here, I'll explain briefly in next few slides. Before that, I'll explain this here. Here, what is happening is the farmer or a user can select mushroom type and input cost per kilogram and harvest amount, and then according to these steps, using machine learning algorithms and machine learning algorithms and time series forecasting, it given the price and profit predictions for users or farmers. And this is how I collected my data. The proposed component was tested using the following user research approaches to determine the need for the component for mushroom cultivation. So I conducted questionnaire survey and background and literature study. For my for my specific objective was to predict the price and get the future profit of mushrooms using recurrent neural network and ARIMA. Moving on to the next page. This is my data collection. This is my data set. And here, out of the mushroom types, I got 5 types of mushrooms. I got the prices of 5 types of mushrooms. Oyster mushrooms, paddy straw mushrooms, wood deer mushrooms, milky mushrooms, and button mushrooms. Prices of each mushrooms in the previous 13 years were collected through the support of mushroom wholesalers. This is a big part of my presentation. Here, what is happening is, to do price prediction, several supervised machine learning algorithms models were training, and dataset was divided into training and testing sets as well. For recurrent neural network, model trained to make one step ahead predictions of mushroom prices within scaled range. Predictions used to estimate profits for mushroom farming, accounting for harvest amount and cost. For data processing, I use min-max scaling. And autoregressive integrated moving average, called ARIMA, makes one-step ahead predictions based on historical data and model coefficients. Predictions used to calculate potential profits considering harvest amount and cost. For ARIMA empowers farmers with insights into price forecasting and profit estimation. It calculates the income from selling the specified harvest amount of mushrooms and predicted price, and then subtract cost incurred to produce that quantity of mushrooms. Okay, these are my results. According to this application, the farmer can tap this profit and price predictions, then it automatically navigated to this page. From here, he or she can select mushroom variation and harvest amount. They can input harvest amount and cost for 1 kilogram. And here's the result. Result is given from 2 models because I wanted them to analyze comparison between those models and how it happens with this application. So that's why I got 2 predicted prices and 2 predicted profits. And add to that, I add validation part for this, and this is my accuracy. Here, as for my discussion part, effectiveness of ARIMA and RNA. ARIMA, known for its simplicity, performed well in capturing linear trends, while recurrent neural network excelled in capturing non-linear patterns in the mushroom market data. For hypothesis evaluation, recurrent neural network is better for tricky predictions. The number of confirm that both models are accurate in predicting prices and profits. Implications for stakeholders. Farmers can plan better and sellers can set price wisely, avoiding losses and making more money. As for future research directions, improve predictions by considering things like weather and market trends. And also, I decided to combine ARIMA and RNN might give even better results. As for the industry impact, predicting mushroom prices benefits everyone in the business, helping the industry grow and everyone make more money. So this is my last part of the presentation. As for the findings, we found that our prediction heroes, ARIMA and RNA, are really good at giving complete picture what's going on the market. To make our predictions even better, we suggest adding more things like weather forecast to our models. It's like adding extra ingredients to make our predictions more accurate. Also, we can try combining ARIMA and RNN like mixing different flavors in a smoothie. This might make our predictions super precise. These accurate predictions are not just helping individuals, they are making the whole mushroom business better. It's like giving it power of making strong and more successful for everyone involved. And explore strategies for expanding the mushroom market, potentially reaching new consumer demographics or geographical areas. This could include innovative marketing approaches or partnerships with other industries. Sellers can make informed pricing decisions, reducing risk and maximizing profitability. As for suggestions, develop user-friendly interfaces for farmers and sellers to easily access and interpret predictions. Creating tools that are easy to use ensures widespread adoption and benefits across the industry. As I mentioned earlier, explore hybrid models combining ARIMA and RNN for enhanced forecasting. As for the industry impact, the accurate predictions can transform the mushroom industry, fostering growing and benefiting stakeholders. Knowing what's coming helps everyone stay ahead in the market, making the industry stronger. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Nilumdenia. I am invited to our session chair to share their discussion.
Well, congratulations, Nilam Dunia. Your way of presentation was very good. I have a few questions here. You can consider answering this. Can you use the same comparison for any other crops or products which you have used for a mushroom here? Can you use the same thing for any other possibilities with a slight modification?
Yes, I think it can. Yeah, it can.
All right, so that's good. And what matrices you considered when you have done the comparison?
Sorry?
What matrices you have considered for comparison?
Profits, I got the prices and profit for mushroom.
Okay, so you have done the market research, market survey on the prices, and that you have used them, all the things, right?
Yeah. I got 80% of accuracy for that.
Okay, so that's fine. Congratulations and thank you once again. That's all from my side.
Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Suresh. Thank you, Dr. Suresh and Nilumdenia. Then we can move our next presentation. Jaya Singh. He also presenting mushroom diseases detection using convolution network, neural network. Jai Singh.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's great pleasure and enthusiasm that I stand before you to present my research on the critical topic of mushroom diseases detection using convolutional neural networks. Let's talk about my research background. Mushroom cultivation serves a linchpin in global sustenance and economics, providing nourishment and livelihoods. However, the looming threat of diseases caused by pathogens poses a substantial risk, leading to significant losses in both yield and quality. The existing methods for disease detection in mushrooms are not only time-consuming and subjective, but also require specialized knowledge, creating formidable challenges for growers. Motivated by the profound impact of these challenges on the mushroom farming industry, my research seeks to introduce cutting-edge solution that combines the power of machine learning and image processing. The objective is to create a swift and accurate detection system, revolutionizing the way growers manage and safeguard their crops. Traditional approaches have long been a bottleneck, demanding considerable time and expertise. In response to this, my innovative system not only expedites the detection process, but also provides a more objective and efficient means for growers, transcending the limitation of convolutional methods. Also, this research journey was inspired by a deep-seated curiosity and genuine desire to make a meaningful contribution to the betterment of mushroom farming. By developing an advanced tool that empowers growers with early detection capabilities and informed decision making. Also, I aim to transform the landscape of disease management in mushroom cultivation. These are my research questions. How to provide a fast method to detect mushroom diseases? What are the key environmental factors that contribute to the development of mushroom diseases? And what would be the suitable treatments for the disease? Let's talk about those problems. Developing a safe and efficient method for the detection of mushroom diseases is a paramount challenge. Traditional approaches are time-consuming and often rely on subjective assessments and hindering the timely response required for effective disease management. This research focuses on leveraging convolutional neural network, a powerful tool in machine learning, to provide a fast and accurate method for the early detection of mushroom diseases by harnessing the capabilities of CNN. Aiming to this significantly reduces the time and resources involved in the identification process. Understanding the key environmental factors contributing to the development of mushroom diseases is crucial for implementing targeted prevention strategies. Factors such as humidity, temperature, air circulation, and substrate composition play pivotal roles in creating a conducive environment for pathogen proliferation. Investigating these variables and their intricate interplay is essential to developing a comprehensive disease management plan. In this research, delves into the environmental nuances to identify the conditions that foster disease development and aims to provide insights for growers to implement proactive measures. Once a disease is identified, determining the most effective and suitable treatments become a critical step of disease management. Traditional methods may not always be efficient, and there is a need for innovative approaches. In this research, seeks to explore and recommend suitable treatments, including fungicides or other environmentally friendly inventions that not only mitigate the impact of diseases but also ensure minimal harm of the overall mushroom cultivation ecosystem. By offering actionable solutions, I aspire to contribute to the development of a holistic approach to disease treatment in mushroom farming. When it's come to the methodology, acquiring a diverse and representative dataset is paramount for training a robots mushroom disease detection model. I collected high-resolution images of healthy and diseased mushrooms, capturing various stages of diseases and environmental conditions. These images are serve as the foundation for training, testing of a convolution and neural network. This is my system methodology architecture. These are some of my dataset pictures from my dataset collection. To enhance the quality of the dataset, I conducted pre-processing steps such as resizing, normalization, and augmentation. This ensures that the model is exposed to a wide range of scenarios and improves its generalization capabilities. Additionally, data cleaning was performed to remove outliers and ensure the integrity of the dataset. Employing transfer learning techniques, I utilized the pre-trained CNN models to extract relevant features from the mushroom images. This approach applies model coverage and leverages the knowledge learned from large-scale datasets. Feature extraction plays a pivotal role in capturing distinctive patterns indicative of various diseases. The extracted features were used to train the CNN of mushroom disease detection. The dataset was split into training and testing sets to evaluate the model's performance. We employed rigorous cross-validation techniques to ensure robustness and prevent overfitting. Iterative refinement of the model parameters was conducted to optimize its accuracy and efficiency. This user-friendly mobile application was developed to make the disease detection tool accessible to mushroom growers. This app integrates the trained CNN model and provides a seamless interface for users to upload images for analysis. The design's priorities simplicity, ensure easeful use for growers, even those without extensive technical knowledge. These are my results. These are the running my mobile application. Our comprehensive methodology spanning data collection to mobile app development has yielded promising outcomes in the realm of mushroom disease detection management. The incorporation of transfer learning, specifically utilizing pre-trained convolution and neural network models from ImageNet, stands for as a pivotal element for performance enhancement. Leveraging pre-trained CNN models from ImageNet provided a solid function for mushroom disease detection system. Transfer learning involving fine-tuning of fully connected layers allows the model to adapt its knowledge gained from the diverse set of images to the specific nuances of mushroom diseases. This approach significantly expedited the training process while enhancing the accuracy disease detection. The mobile application seamlessly integrates the fine-tuned CNN model, creating a user-friendly interface that prioritizes the accessibility of mushroom growers. Users can easily capture images for mushroom crops, and the application provides immediate feedback on the livelihoods of diseases. This real-time information empowers growers to make informed decisions promptly. The immediate crop health feedback offered by the application is game changers for growers. Armed with real-time information, users can swiftly invent and implementing preventive measures, optimizing crop management. This timely response not only minimizes losses due to diseases but also contributes to the overall health and productivity of mushroom crops. Also, this methodology, with its focus on accuracy, efficiency, and user-friendliness, has made significant strides in improving disease detection and management of mushroom farming. Also, our mobile application had demonstrated remarkable effectiveness in mushroom disease detection, achieving accurate classification and providing timely insights to farmers. The success lies in the seamless integration of advanced machine learning models, a user-friendly interface, and real-time processing capabilities. This trifecta contributes to reduction of crop losses and enhancement in overall productivity. The positive reception of our mobile application among farmers is a testament to its intuitive interface and real-world impact. By empowering farmers with immediate disease detection and classification, we have succeeded in creating a tool that addresses a critical need in the mushroom farming community. This mobile application goes beyond disease detection. It empowers farmers with valuable knowledge on disease detection treatment options. By enabling informed decision making, we strive to equip farmers with the tools they need to effective disease management, ultimately fostering sustainable and resilient farming practices. Continuing to expand our disease detection, disease database ensures that application remains relevant and capable of detecting a wide range of diseases. Collaboration with researchers and farmers can contribute to a comprehensive database. Ongoing deployment of machine learning model is essential for continuous improvement in disease classification accuracy. Iterative updates based on user feedbacks and imaging research will enhance the application's capabilities. Also, implementing real-time feedback mechanisms is crucial for the continuous learning and improvement of our application. Regular updates based on user experiences and feedback will be instrumental in addressing evolving needs and challenges. Exploring the integration of remote sensing and IoT technologies present existing opportunity for enhanced disease detection. Implementing early warning system and predictive analysis can offer proactive measures for disease risk management, further forfeiting the resilience of mushroom farming. This research not only significant leap forward in mushroom disease management, but also opens the door to future continuous improvement and innovation. That's all about my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Jasinha. So I like to ask from our session chairs to make some comment for her.
Okay, so well, Jaya Singh, your presentation was good. Okay, so your concept is really good, what you have used. I have a few questions here. You have mentioned it as a large data set. Okay, one of your slides says it has you have used a large data set. Can you say exactly what was the size of your data set?
Yeah, around 6,000 images I got.
Okay, so that's good. And you have created a data set, or you have used a data set from some third-party source?
Some of them I created and some of I got from various sources.
That's good. The last question, if you can answer, what cleansing method you have used for your data set?
I use some background removal methods too.
Okay, so that's fine. All right, thank you so much. That's all from my side.
Thank you, Dr. Suresh. And Ms. Jayasinghe. So we can move our next presentation. Naoda, she presenting integrative image and video processing. So I'll have to invite Naoda to start the presentation.
Thank you so much. Hello everyone, good morning. I am Isuti Nawoda. Now I am going to talk about the integrative image and video processing for identification of dense areas and precision weed control in paddy fields. My supervisor is Mr. Samadhi Ratnayaka. In here I am going to talk about in here I am going to give an introduction and research problem, research objectives, overall diagram, and the summary of this research. Introduction of this research. When growing paddy, one of the most important things to consider is maintaining quality during the vegetative phase. The research that is suggested below successfully detects the elements that cause the plant's quality to decline and offers automatic solutions for improving it. This case represents a significant advancement in the field of precision agriculture, particularly in rice field management, combining contemporary machine learning models with image and video processing. Models with image and video processing can provide a comprehensive solution for monitoring crop density and eradicating weeds. With our idea, farmers will be able to make decisions based on current field data, which might completely transform conventional agricultural methods. Paddy farmers would benefit monetarily from increased farming productivity as well as less environmental impact and improved farming productivity. The research problem I have identified is how to identify the other plants and weeds among the crop and identify the dense areas of the paddy during the vegetative stage. Also, how in the absence of any conditions can the video processing model locate the dense areas in the paddy, and how can I tell which parts of the paddy fields are dense? How can planting density in paddy fields be optimized to maximize yield while minimizing adverse effects on crop health and growth? How can we help farmers make well-informed decisions regarding their crops so that yield are maximized? How can the ideal planting density for rice crops in paddy fields be predicted? Targeted issue is identify the locations of dense areas of the paddy during the vegetative stage as well as any additional plants or weeds among the crop. I suggest a integrated system to detect weeds and other plants in the rice crop as well as any dense areas to improve the quality of the rice crop during the vegetative phase. Research objective is removing the elements that cause rice plants to lose quality during their vegetative stage while encouraging simple and effective farming. The main goal of this project is to create and assess an integrated system that can precisely identify weeds and dense areas in paddy fields by using image and video processing techniques. The combined system seeks to recognizing and categorizing weeds in photos of paddy fields. Deep learning algorithms, specifically the YOLO V8 model, can improve the precision of weed detection to deliver targeted herbicide treatment and lower the risk of herbicide resistance. The system needs high recall rates and precision for weed detection. In here, first I collect the data and I have to pre-process the data. Then I have to build the image processing part for the weed identification. After that, I had to develop the YOLO V8 model to identify the dense areas in the paddy field. As the fifth step, I had to integrate those image processing part and video processing part. And then I have to validate the model. After that, I have to do the optimization and fine-tuning, resource allocation strategies, and performance evaluation. The potential of deep learning for weed detection in rice fields has been investigated in numerous studies with an average precision of 88.4%. Also, weed detection systems based on the faster RCNN algorithm. A weed detection system based on the single-shot multi-box detector method was developed also. In that one, the average precision is 93.3. These studies show how deep learning may be used to accurately detect weeds in rice fields. Promising outcomes were obtained from the implementation of the integrated machine learning model, which combined the YOLO V8 model for dense area detection in paddy fields with image processing for weed detection and video processing. The accuracy of the model and its implications for resource allocation and paddy field management are the primary topics of the finding and debates that follow. This is the I collected around 5,000 images and videos to do this project. Then I had trained the model and validate the model. This is the accuracy I got. I was able to increase the accuracy to 95% 7/6. In here, this is the main interface of my project. In this weed prediction part, we can choose a file as an image and input it, and after click the check button, we can predict what is the weed that we have inserted as an image. Also, for the dense area, we can choose the video file and click the check button. Then it will show the dense areas that detected from the model. So, as the end, a research gap was formed by the absence of interactive, visually appealing, responsive, real-time monitoring online apps. This allowed us to develop a web application that uses machine learning and natural language processing to identify weeds and dense areas among rice crops. Our study effectively illustrates the potential of an integrated machine learning model for paddy field precision agriculture. We have to present a comprehensive method to improve the quality of paddy production by integrating video processing with the YOLO V8 model for dense area detection and image processing for accurate weed identification. The effectiveness of our method is demonstrated by the precision with which the YOLO V8 model and the weed identification model identify the dense areas in the paddy field. Farmers can gain significant insights by using the integrated model which offers a true picture of field conditions through the effortless integration of data. That's all about my presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Naoda. Our session chairs, you have any comments or thing to share with her?
Well, thank you for your presentation, Naoda, once again. The presentation was good. You can expand, it's just a recommendation for your presentation. So you can expand this study, not only for the paddy areas, you can expand it for some other crops also. That's kind of a recommendation for you.
Okay,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Naoda. Then we can move our last presentation. Is Mudalige, enhancing user tailor connectivity, a mobile-based management solution. Mudalige,
Yes.
you can start your presentation.
Enhancing user tailor connectivity, mobile-based management solution. Hello, I am Dhanure from SLIIT from Sri Lanka. Let's move to introduction. The fashion sector is undergoing a transformation, huge online shopping and technological advancements. The customer-centric tailor automation system is a reliability system that uses AI and AR visualization. We develop Laravel and PHP React Native to redefine tailoring services. The mobile app allows tailors to view measurements and preferences, enhancing tailor customer relationships and creating unparalleled experience. Let's move to research program. This is an individual component to research paper as a result. My component's main question was develop a personalized selection system for connecting customer and tailors. So we developed the selection system for after buying their products from our system. Then after that, we moved to develop API calls from Postman to get validation from customer side, and we develop our system from machine learning and AI models. This is our full system diagram, and this is customer. We centralize customer because a lot of research papers and systems I found from ResearchGate and Google Scholar, but they don't personalize their customers mainly. So they need to move their money and reach for that. So we center our customer, and this goes to web application. Customer only can web application connect with their specific tailor, and that AI and ML model connecting that, and this is going to that live web camera measurements predictions. After that, that measurements modeling 3D avatar to 360 view for customer. So customer can drag and drop our tailored products for that 3D model. After that, we can purchase our product for tailor, and my part is customer coming from web application. So web application and a mobile application can connect with tailor. So in web application, we are using AI and ML models, and we collecting customers data to solution system in our data warehouse. We have a lot of research papers, more than 15. So in there have 3 research papers for our mainly focuses on. That's a third one is our campus lecturer did it. So let's move to methodology section. By provided 360 3D model, we using a drag and drop products for that 3D model. So what customer doing on our web application, tailor can view and give suggestions for our customer for individual. So that's have mobile application for it, and admin dashboard for admin can view all details for view tailors and their customers and all things view and manage from admin dashboard. Mobile application have user chat system for with admin and tailor. Specifically, this mobile application developed is a novelty on my side. After that, we use React and React Native for web application and React Native for mobile application. That's we use. We can use every mobile phone and tablet, PC, all things. We can easily use that our system application. So Postman coming from API call and Laravel PHP TensorFlow used for backend side admin dashboard. In result discussion, firstly, we are our system measurements getting from web camera, live web camera. So after that, we develop recommendation system for selected item. So after that, we move to 360 model and develop for mobile application. This is a snapshot for evidence of admin dashboard. So everyone can see this is admin dashboard. We can have revenue on that month on that date. So we can see all users, all orders, all receivers, all tailors, how many they are in our application using. This is category management. We have 2 categories at here. So this is skirt, shirt, like that. We can add more than 5,000. This is security part. Every system needs a security part because some data leaks can happen on our system. So we using IP tracking system for our system. So this is enter. We can enter here IP address and we can block easily. This is a full shoot for kids management. If parents need to go to wedding or somewhere, so parents can arrange some small things, but kids need full shoot. So we decided full shoot in there for our kids management under 12. This is tailors. All tailors can see here. So all every specific tailor have orders in. There I have 2 orders. So he got from 2 orders $355. This is user management. There we can see every users in there. This is admin and normal user, tailor and other normal users. This is all users and we can admin can see all users or previous orders from here. This is a mobile-based chat management system. Every customer have a chat system for each product. After that, this is essentially admin, customer and tailor connecting, and they going to prepare their tools as well. In the after buy our product, we can see order status. What is our order status? It's ongoing or finished, or it's coming from here. Tailor can see all notification on there, and in notifications select and redirecting to that specific page. In conclusion, the customer-centric tailor automation system driven by Laravel and React Native redefine user experience and connectivity. Its mobile-based application improves customer tailor interaction, increasing brand loyalty and setting the path for the technology advancement fashion sector. Okay, thank you. That's all.
Thank you, Mudalige. From our session chairs, you have any response for him?
Thank you so much, Mudulike. This was a good presentation, and you have done so much work for this. I could see the screenshots and all. It was very nice and interesting. I don't have any recommendations for this. It's a good one. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Suresh. And now all the presentations are over. So now we had conclude our Zoom session. First, I need to thank you for the slit presenters, and those all presenters are coordinated by Mr. Samadhi Ratnayakar, who is the coordinator of these all presenters, and I need to thank you for him as well. And I need to thank you all the reviewers who reviewed this paper and give the authority to present today, as well as I need to thanks Professor Dr. Dimitri G. Velev, Faculty of Applied Information Statistics, University of National and World Economic, Bulgaria, giving your valuable comments and your keynote speech for the event to success this. And Dr. Suresh Palarimath, University of Technology and Applied Science, Salalah, Oman. Every presenters you give your comments and to success the event, and thank you for your time. and our Dr. Suresh Kasavan, Professor, Chandigarh University, India. Thank you for your your support for the conference as well. And finally, thank you for all. And there is a opportunity for you. You can publish your full papers with us after the review process. So if you have the full papers, you can email us the full papers too. Then we can review the things and we can publish the papers in our journal. For the next journal issue will be on 31st March. So you have time to send the full papers till end of February. Then we can, after the review process, we can do the publication on we can do the publication. So that also you have. And thank you very much for your time, Dr. Suresh and Dr. Professor Dimitri, and hope to meet you soon. And because now I am living in the here in Portugal, so I am expected to meet you this year or next year in Bulgaria. So thank you for you all and presenters as well. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for the opportunity.
Are not. And I can also query these courses by clicking on a specific category.